Megam sir.
Please come in.
Good evening sir. Good evening ma'am. Good evening sir.
Please sit down.
Thank you sir.
Mr. Ajink Kumar.
Yes sir.
What is the meaning of Ajink?
Sir, invincible.
Invincible?
Yes sir.
So, ever of Invictus?
Sorry
Some
sir.
character Invictus?
Sir, not in true sense, but I try to put in all my effort whenever I do a work. And if I fail also, then I gather some experiences, learning from that, and I try to improve, to work upon, so that in future, in that particular job, I will not fail.
So, job was not invincible, job was invincible. You are invincible.
Sir, the values and the learning which I inculcate, that makes my attitude invincible.
Okay.
Yes sir.
Attitude invincible. So, nobody can win over you.
Sir, it depends what kind of a situation is there. So, as in my DAF also, sir, I stood second in most of the cases which I mentioned. So, I lost in some of the cases, but I try to gather some experiences from the losses.
There is the talk of MAGA and MIGA.
Yes, sir.
Make America again, make India again.
Yes, sir.
Now, if you make and make great again, if you make great again, you have to compare with someone, isn't it? So, when you say make America again, there will be some, all countries below.
Yes, sir.
So, you are discussing about MAGA versus MIGA.
Yes, sir.
So, is there any, basically, it is just a slogan or it really means something? If it really means something, when I say make India again, that means I have to be above everyone.
Yes, sir.
And that being so, the kind of high-handedness that America is now doing, I think that gets justified because it has to be the biggest, the greatest in the world.
Yes, sir. Sir, the slogan of MAGA, that is Make America Great Again, is put forward by Mr. Trump, the current president of USA. Sir, he is basically trying to say that there is a tough competition from China, and also there is a kind of unemployment in USA, the infrastructure is crumbling, etc. So he is trying to say that we have to invest a lot of money for our own people, for the betterment of our own people. That's why he is saying that we want to make America great again. That is, ultimately it is a superpower.
As compared to whom? The world?
Sir, as compared to their previous year, their previous performances, their economic standard at the previous time, because they are the superpower currently. They are competing with no other nation.
When we say make India again, don't you think we cast an aspersion on our glorious past? We say we were great civilization, Jagat Guru and so on and so forth.
Yes, sir.
Don't you think we are just putting that, playing it down and saying now we want to do something? It was not, or you want to reach that level?
Sir, I think we want to reach that level.
That level.
Vishwaguru and
Vishwaguru thing. So in that level, at that time, what was happening? People were going in schools in the Gurukuls.
Yes, sir.
And there were hardly any level of technology.
Yes, sir.
There were some 3, 5%, 10% people ruling. The remaining were providing services.
Yes, sir.
So was that a great?
Sir, I think from the economic point of view, because at one point of time we were contributing to 25% of the world's GDP. So that could be one of the points that
could be one point.
We want to reach that
Not
level.
culturally, not in that sense.
Yes, sir, because we need technology to improve. The AI and etc., all the deep tech technology we need to improve. So, sir, I think we want to reach that level, economic sense.
Okay, basically economic sense.
Yes, sir.
That is the concept. Not the cultural and, prehistoric glory.
No, sir, I think at the current time we need, sir, women empowerment, caste discrimination should not be there.
Okay. Now, there was about 130 countries in the world.
Yes, sir.
They have surplus with USA.
Yes, sir.
Trade surplus. China is one of them. We are also, but percentage is not very big. Say Mexico is big and Canada is big, yes, China is big. So, the China, Canada and these countries which are already having surplus, they are basically industrialized.
Yes, sir.
So, why should we go to say Quad and other places and quarrel with them rather than be friends? Do coordination, because we have been two great civilizations. Chinese civilization and Indian civilization. Why these civilization people and biggest sort of population in the world?
Yes, sir.
Why these two cannot sit together and say, okay, let us have our strengths and weaknesses. My weaknesses you help, and your weaknesses we help, and let us grow together. Is there anything basically very difficult to do?
Sir, sir, coming to your question, sir, last night, sir, a podcast came of our Prime Minister, Mr. Modi, of the Lex Fredman, sir, in which he said that this is the century of Asia, and we both China and India should work together for the growth of each other and also of the world. So, sir, I think that both the nation, since we both are the most populous nation of the world, we both have to sit together. We have to.
So that means you agree with that process?
Yes, sir. Sir, dialogue is
okay. But if you go to the people, in fact, I was hearing a seminar. They said that India will immediately react. The Chinese want to dominate us. They may not take any help from China. They may immediately react. And Chinese are enemies. We don't want their apps. We don't want their products. Whatever we buy, we buy out of compulsion. So, do you think it's possible on the ground? Basically, at the top level, saying is enough, is one thing. And really becoming practicable on the ground is different thing, isn't it?
Yes, sir. Sir, barring trade from China at current time is very difficult because we import a lot of product from China. So, sir, first thing what we have to do is we have to increase our capabilities in all the domains.
No, I was talking different way. Rhetorics in India, that China is our enemy. We ban their apps, we ban do this and that.
Yes, sir.
Don't think people will not be ready to take any cooperation from Chinese. They at that level, emotionally, they will immediately react that we don't want to react with China, interact with China, because they will dominate us. Don't you think this is a fear?
But I, sir, think that if that would happen, then there would be a kind of problem in the whole country because we depend a lot on China.
Yeah.
So
we depend, but rhetoric goes like that only. When you TikTok and everything was banned.
Yes, sir.
What rhetoric was that we will ban them.
But sir, I think the logic behind banning the TikTok and all the 5960 apps was that there was some security concerns regarding that. And if security.
But what about Huawei? Their technology, 4G technology, we didn't allow them to come?
Sir, Huawei, yes, sir.
You didn't allow them to come?
Sir, that was also related to, sir, I think security reasons also, that they were taking data from
So if you buy from America, it is not security reasons. If you buy from China, it is.
But sir, I think that China has some kind of...
Okay, the best interest with it.
Yes, sir.
Just two issues more. Starlink, India has already, some agreements have been signed. And people have apprehensions.
Yes, sir.
Do you have any apprehensions?
Yes, sir. Sir, national security could be one of the apprehensions regarding this because we have seen in the times of Kargil war. Sir, second thing, the smaller players, the smaller internet providers could lose their livelihood with the...
No, they are saying we will put it only in the interior areas and uncovered areas, not in the cities.
But sir, smaller players are also in the tier 2, tier 3 cities, the smaller players are there. So I think they would lose their job. Thirdly, since Starlink has partnership with both the major player, Jio and Airtel, so I think it would try to capture and it will try to monopolize the whole system. So there would be not any competition. So the prices would be very high. So ultimately,
the prices anyway for satellite communication will be high because even now it is very, very high as compared to.
Yes, sir. The prices are very high, but since it will not get any competition from any of its competitor, so ultimately it will try to rule. It will try to monopolize the whole market. So that is my point, sir. So there should.
Is there any neighboring country which uses Starlink?
Yes, sir. Bhutan.
Bhutan uses it.
Yes, sir.
Are there any rates comparable with that?
Sir, the hardware rate is I think 21,000 Bhutani currency and I think 2,100 to 4,200 the monthly rate of.
So our providers, they give at much cheaper rates.
Yes, sir. But sir, that is cellular network and that is Starlink is a satellite-based internet service. Yes, sir. So the basic difference is this, sir. The technology is different.
So that means you think it is not a good idea to really take it?
No, sir. I think it is a good idea to take, but the due process of law should be there that they should take all the clearances, all the authentication from the
Oh,
Department
that
of
of course they will
Telecommunication,
take.
etc.
That of course they will take. But their antenna is very small, this size.
Yes, sir.
It will work almost like a cellular phone.
Okay, sir.
So then it will become very difficult. You will not be able to catch it. Unless you are able to have check on their satellite, then you will not be able to catch whatever they are saying, whatever they are talking, whatever they are delivering.
Yes, sir.
So that is definitely an issue. Next issue. We are not able to, we are very poor in manufacturing. We have developed some manufacturing, some technology in ISRO. But these ISRO technologies we are not using in promoting our industries. Is it a good idea to invest so much and still not use the technology that we have developed? By the way, do you know ISRO technologies?
Sir.
ISRO technologies.
Yes, sir.
What are the technologies that they have been developed which can be used in industries?
Sir, I think, sir, I am not very much sure, but I think they have worked upon additive manufacturing at a very large scale. Additive manufacturing. So that can be used in manufacturing in the industry. That can be commercialized. First thing is that, sir.
Mm-hmm.
So second thing, I think the geospatial technology which they have developed, we can use that in our agriculture, in our mineral exploration, etc. So that could be one of the thing. And sir, apart from that, sir, currently, sir, I'm unable to recall any more technology official.
So what is the difference between satellite communication satellites and geostationary satellites?
Sir, basically geostationary satellites are above 36,000 kilometers above the Earth's surface.
Okay. So what is the advantage of having low altitude satellites? And if these are low altitude satellites controlled by US, how Indian India will be able to really check what they are doing? What the possible mechanism can be? Because if you are an engineer, you may be able to guide us as to how and what.
Sir, basically the advantage of low Earth orbit satellite is latency. The latency is quite low. So that is the advantage. So internet will be faster enough.
Mm-hmm.
So that is the first thing, sir. And coming to how India should check. So, sir, basically, it is very difficult right now that how we will check whether they are...
one way is that whatever we send, it goes through our geostationary satellite. India has geostationary satellites,
Yes,
isn't
sir.
it?
Yes, sir.
But the problem is that if from the low altitude satellites, everything goes to geostationary satellite, the advantage is lost. Because then again latency will come.
Yes, sir.
So, I mean, as an engineer, just think about it, what can be done.
Okay, sir. Sir, I read about it, sir.
I think that's a good point to look at.
Okay, sir.
5 IA countries, they are meeting in Delhi.
5, yes, sir.
Are you aware?
Yes, sir.
It's going to be a 3-day conference
Yes, sir.
in Delhi.
Yes, sir.
Why they are meeting here? We are not a member of the country. And they have been casting all kind of aspersions regarding killings in USA and Canada.
Sir, basically, sir, our NSA, Mr. Ajit Doval, has organized a forum.
What the purpose? What could be the purpose? We are not a member. And they are condemning us.
Sir, the exact reason I don't know, but Raisina Dialogue is also there. So they have come for the attending.
Yes, think right. My last issue.
Yes, sir.
US aid has been scrapped.
Yes, sir.
And all over the world, number of humanitarian aid and work has been stopped.
Yes, sir.
Now, a lot of food grains were bought from the American farmers.
Yes, sir.
Okay? So that food grain will not be bought now.
Yes, sir.
China was also buying a lot of food grains from there.
Okay.
China has also stopped.
Yes, sir.
They say will not buy agricultural produce. Now there is a surplus agriculture in USA,
Yes, sir.
produce industry. And India is the biggest in size where consumers can be there. So do you think there will be pressure now from America to buy their produce at lower tariff?
Sir, analyzing how Mr. Trump is working right now, sir, I think there could be the pressure from Mr. Trump that you should buy our product. But sir, buying product from America, and since we have surplus grains in our own country, so that would, sir, means dismantle our agriculture sector.
That's right. They will reduce the rate.
Yes, sir.
To dump their food grain here, they will reduce the rate.
Yes, sir.
And then say it is a competitive bidding. So many businessmen here will be ready
Yes, sir.
to import that at lower rate
Yes,
and benefit from that.
Yes, sir.
And if you pass a law to stop them, America will start crying.
Yes, sir.
Then where we are? We are in for trouble, are we?
Sir, I think we are in trouble, but I think we can misdivert that grains towards the African nation where there is a kind of food crisis.
So they should do it, na?
Sir, yes, sir. We should try to communicate them that they should try to do this with
But the
African nation.
population is much lower. Consumption will be much lower there.
The purchasing power parity is also not there.
Huh?
Sir, but transporting grains to India, I
Anyways.
think that would be said.
Yeah, I mean, basically that is a point of concern. I
Yes,
just
sir.
wanted to raise this issue. And now I will not talk about it, but I think there may be some questions on railway management as well. Why you want to leave it and what are the positives and what are the negatives, okay? So from my side, I will stop here.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, so Ajink.
Yes, ma'am.
Ajink, you are from Gaya, Bihar, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Now, tell me that what is the importance of Gaya with reference to the Buddhism, Jainism and Hinduism?
Ma'am, if I talk about from the Buddhism point of view, then Gaya is a place where Siddhartha turned into Lord Buddha. He got enlightenment under a peepal tree. From Hinduism point of view, ma'am, there is a temple called Vishnupat Temple. Hindus from all over the world come there and they offer pindan to their ancestor. And it is believed that ancestor get moksha after getting pindadan. Ma'am, from Jainism point of view, Gaya, ma'am, I am unaware that whether there is any significance or not. But 70 kilometers from Gaya, there is a place where Kundalpur, where Lord Mahavir was born. And a Parasnath is also a place 70-80 kilometers from Gaya, where there is a Parasnath hill where many Tirthankar of Jainism came and they meditated. So that is the
Pavapuri is near about Gaya.
Yes, ma'am.
What is significance of Pavapuri in Jainism?
Ma'am, exact point I don't know currently, but there is a water temple there where Jain from all over the country come and they offer prayers to their Tirthankars.
Okay, so you don't know about the mythological story or what is the significance of Pavapuri in
Ma'am, I am
Jainism?
currently forgetting what is the reason, so I don't want to guess.
Okay,
right
okay,
now.
okay.
Yes.
So I just want to know, Ajink, if I am talking about that these three sects like Buddhism, Jainism and Hinduism, whose philosophical thoughts attracts to you more?
Ma'am, I think at different point of time, different philosophies would cater to my needs. Like the Buddhism middle path would be there if I am indulging in some kind of dichotomy, etc. Ma'am, Jainism talks about certain kind of the 5 vows, that is Asteya, Brahmacharya, Aparigraha, Satya and Ahimsa. So in some kind of aspect, we should follow all those 5 vows. And ma'am, in Hinduism, there is various kind of philosophies. So we can also, like Advait is there, Dvait is there. So in different kind of scenario, we can follow different kind of philosophies. If the circumstances demand, then we can follow different kind of philosophies.
Okay, a philosophy in Jainism, that is Syadvad.
Yes, ma'am.
Have you heard about that?
Yes, ma'am.
Why that is very important, Syadvad?
Because ma'am, we cannot say that definitely it is true. There can be some gray area. We cannot talk about the extremes. So that's why it is a philosophy of Syadvad.
Okay. So currently you are serving in Indian Railway Management Services.
Yes, ma'am.
So you are already in a very noble profession. So why are you joining, or why are you eagerly joining to Indian Administrative Services?
Ma'am, although Indian Railways Management Service is a very good service, but ma'am, the kind of diversity and the challenges which Indian Administrative Service, Indian Police Service will provide, ma'am, that is humongous. And the kind of visible impact which can be seen by working there, so that I desire. So that's why I'm reappearing for the examination.
Okay, recently we can see that the stampede incident in New Delhi during Mahakumbh. So is there any role of IRMS in that, like to manage the crowd or something?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, the station director is basically the traffic service officer, IRMS traffic.
Okay.
And basically the commercial manager and operation manager all are traffic service officer only. So ma'am, they have a very huge role in this. Ma'am, secondly, there was, I think, some kind of loophole by the railways. That's why this stampede happened. Now we are on the track to means course correction. We have identified 60 stations where we will means create a waiting area outside the station, and nobody will be allowed to enter the platforms if they have waitlisted ticket. And a senior level officer will be made station director. CCTV's camera will be installed at all the position, and ma'am, foot overbridge, the span will be longer. So the construction will be there in all the 60 stations. So we have started our work.
Okay. Okay. Right now, especially in railways, we are much talking about the high-speed railways.
Yes.
But as per the requirement, we need more comfort railways for our passengers.
Yes, ma'am.
As you know, that a large number of people not belonging from the elite class or not, they are very rich.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Vande Bharat or Rajdhani or Shatabdi, they are not affording these things. So what is your opinion? Why we are more focused on high-speed train? We have to be focused on the more comfort or more passengers or more intercity trains for the local passengers or our passengers. Do you think so?
Ma'am, I think both can be done hand in hand because we are an aspirational nation. So that's why we also need high-speed trains, hyperloop kind of system, magnetic levitation train, etc. But on the other hand, ma'am, since the passenger load is very high, so we need to cater to the demands of the passenger who are not belonging to a well-off section of the society. So ma'am, for that we are doing several of the steps, like Amrit Bharat trains are there, which are cheap. Ma'am, we are investing a lot in creating wagons, the coaches. ICF has got the order, so they are managing the coaches. Ma'am, Deen Dayal Upadhyay coaches are built and they are now being used.
Main concern in railways, especially in India, the challenge which we are facing, that how to tackle these, especially during festive season. In India, this is the land of festivals. So how can we handle large number of peoples, especially in our railways? And railways are over demanding at that time.
Yes, ma'am.
These are the major challenges among the railways.
Yes, ma'am.
So just 2 points from your side, that how we sort out these issues.
Ma'am, for sorting out such kind of issue, first thing is we have to increase the number of locomotive and rolling stock on the tracks. The train should be increased. First thing is that. Ma'am, second, the number of coaches should be increased in the trains, the general coaches, so we can cater to the need of the passenger. So I think if these two things can be done easily, so we would, get to the
So
point.
you are in railway. I just want from your side that which concern, from your opinion, that this is the biggest challenge, which is not like you can say that is overshadowed.
Overshadowed.
Yes.
Uh,
In your opinion.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, I think one of the issues which is overshadowed that, ma'am, the passenger also lacks civic sense.
Okay.
They lack civic sense. Means they demand facilities and amenities from the railways, but they also don't perform their duties. So I think this is also one of the reasons. But second, we need to augment more and more
So
technology.
how we develop their civic sense?
Ma'am, we can develop civic sense through outreach program and also through deterrence. If we found that someone is violating the rule, then we should fine them, etc. And that should be done with a rigor that we should fine them. So that is the thing, ma'am. Second, I think technology augmentation, ma'am, that should be done at a very large scale. And AI and data analytics could be used in this. And ma'am, through data analytics also, ma'am, we can gauge the number of passengers and we can increase the number of trains. So this
Okay,
could be
my
done.
last question to you, that how AI is helpful, especially in railways, for the management.
Ma'am, I can quote you a case. Ma'am, there is a system called, there is a AI-enabled camera, ma'am, which basically track the movement of the railway. And if there is some defects in the axle, etc., then it will look onto it and it will directly inform the control room. So the control room will directly call the locomotive pilot and they will fix the system. So this is being done in the DFC corridors, the dedicated freight corridors. So ma'am, this is reaping results at a very large scale. So I think this is one of the area where technology is being used.
Is this really helpful for the women's security also, or safety in railways?
Ma'am, AI-enabled cameras can be used at the platforms at the railway stations for the women's safety. Yes, ma'am.
At the railway station or the...
Ma'am, at the in wagons also it can be used. Yes,
okay. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Ajink Kumar, presently you are probationary officer
Yes, sir.
in Indian Railway Management Services Traffic Department.
Yes, sir.
You see, Indian Railways is suffering from the disease of departmentalization.
Yes, sir.
To cure this disease, �戯𝐸𝐽 𝐕𝐢𝐝 recommended Indian Railway Management Services.
Yes,
now Indian Railway is back to the same department.
Yes, sir.
How you look at this, when?
Sir, I think the recommendation of Mr. 𝐕𝐸𝐽 𝐕𝐢𝐝 was very much ahead of time, and he thought that we will train engineers from the Gati Shakti Vishwavidyalaya and they will come into the system and they will do the job of IAS officer who were doing their job, because earlier Railway was recruiting from Indian Engineering Services also. Now we catered the demand through IRMS. But sir, since the recruitment from Indian Engineering Service was stopped, so there was a lack of officers at the ground level. So that was leading to a lot of accidents, etc. at the ground level. So sir, the railway board came to a point that again we should go back to that system if this system is not working properly. So I think sir, in future they can again come back to this system when that system is truly operationalized, that we are getting engineers from the Gati Shakti Vishwavidyalaya and they are doing their job efficiently. But for the departmentalization issue, sir, one thing that could be done, in my suggestion, it is my humble suggestion, that the three services, that is traffic service, account service and personal service, so that could be merged in one, and the 5 services of the engineering services, technical services, that could be merged in one. So we will get technical people also and we will get people from the generalist background also. So these 2 things could be done in my personal opinion, sir.
Okay. Tell me the hierarchy in Indian Railway store services.
Store services, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, I am unaware, sir, of store
Okay.
services.
Okay, fine. Tell me, recently in 2016, Government of India has recommended the scrapping of SCRA scheme.
SCRA, yes, sir.
How you view this?
Sir, I am unaware of the SCRA scheme.
So you are not aware of it.
Sir, that was a scheme to train students from a very early age in the railways.
10 plus 2.
10 plus 2, yes, sir.
UPSC used to conduct.
Yes,
this
UPSC
exam.
used to conduct that. And
Okay.
yes, sir.
You have mentioned in your detailed application form that you have a penchant for listening podcasts.
Yes, sir.
What type of podcast you listen to?
Sir, basically I follow 3 channels.
Okay.
The 𝐼𝐞𝐿 show I follow, sir.
Okay.
The Neon show I follow.
Okay.
And sir, third is a Sushashan,
Okay.
the podcast by Samagra. So I basically follow 3 kind of podcast. And in the Neon show, basically, sir, it is a kind of interview kind of podcast in which the podcaster calls people from different background and he tries to get insights from their experiences. So second, the Nikhil Kamath show, basically it is a kind of panel-based podcast in which he calls people from different business background, like from the retail chain, from the e-commerce, etc. And he tries to get insight.
Ajink, you see, recently due to this 𝐿 Allahabadiya and Samir Raina's controversy,
Yes, sir.
podcasts came into the limelight here. And there is a hue and cry about, on the part of the government, to control the content delivered on the podcast. If you are appointed as a Secretary of Ministry of Information and Broadcasting, how you will see and how you can control this menace?
Sir, that controversy regarding the Ranveer Allahabadiya was from the Latent show, in which he said something that was not
Appropriate.
appropriate, basically, sir. So the Supreme Court has taken cognizance and it has said that we should regulate such kind of content. So sir, if I am the Secretary of the IB Ministry, so sir, certainly I would firstly, sir, try to protect the right to freedom of speech and expression under Article 19. But in the meanwhile, sir, if someone's sentiments has been hurt by such statements, then sir, I would appoint a grievance redressal officer. So people can complain over there and there should be a timeline in which he or she should react. So that one thing I will do. And the second, I would, sir, make a guidelines that such kind of content and such kind of words should not be spoken at a podcast, because sir, you are saying yourself that you are an influencer, you are influencing a lot of people, and you are saying such kind of words, so it means it is not a good thing. We are a youthful nation and people learn from you. So you should behave in a very appropriate manner.
Okay, tell me your 3 learning outcomes after watching various food vlogs on YouTube.
Learning outcomes. Sir.
Yeah, what are the 3 learning outcomes?
Sir, the first thing is that India is a land of diversity. We have a lot of food options. Second, we have a lot of healthy food options like the millets, etc., which are consumed in southern part of the nation. So that could be made, that should be consumed in every household. We should be popularize that. Sir, the third, we are talking about circular economy. So, sir, we can also talk about circular foods. That is, we are utilizing all parts of a tree, all parts of a plant that the tribals do. So we are not wasting anything. So we can do all
You
these
see,
kind
you
of
are
things.
having interest in watching food vlogs here. Just tell me the difference between the North Indian cuisine with respect to Dakkan cuisine. What are the benchmark differences?
Sir, North Indian cuisine. Sir, the cuisine in the Deccan is basically more spice rich, and the cuisine in the North India is not that spice rich.
Why? What is the reason behind it?
Sir, they grow more spices in the southern states.
Or geography has to play an important role because your geography defines your food.
Sir, I think they are more nearer to the equator. They are lie in the tropical area. That's why they consume more chilies, etc. So that could be one of the things, sir. So second, the aroma is more in the North Indian food. Aroma is less in the South Indian food. Sir, dum is used in North Indian food. That is not used in South Indian food. Sir, correct?
I'm talking about Dakkan. You are getting confused.
Sir, Dakkan food, yes, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, these 3-4 things currently I'm unable to recall.
Okay. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Ajink Kumar,
Yes, sir.
tell me something about you. What is not written in depth?
So, sir, basically, if I talk about my strengths, then, sir, I am a very hardworking person, very disciplined, and a very creative person. So, and sir, the thing which I want to mention here, that, sir, in difficult situations, generally I don't lose my cool and I don't lose my patience. And if I am failing in certain aspects of, then also I try to learn from those experiences, and I try to incorporate those learning and experiences in my life so that I can do better afterwards.
Weaknesses?
Sir, if I talk about my weaknesses, then I think overthinking on certain aspect is one of the thing, and procrastination at some time. So these 2 things.
Okay, the second thing I will ask, you are a student of anthropology, or your optional is anthropology.
Yes, sir.
Have you heard about Homo habilis?
Yes, sir.
What is this, Homo habilis?
Sir, basically, Homo habilis was a archaic human found in the Paleolithic age. Yes, sir.
My question is, who were the first to make stone tools?
Sir, Australopithecus?
Not Homo sapiens.
No, sir.
There is a article or research in Nature. Have you heard about Nature?
And sir, Nature is a journal.
No.
Yes,
It
sir.
is published from?
Sir, that I don't know.
So there is a research that it goes back to Homo sapien or Australasia. Have you read about it? Any research?
Sir, stone tool goes back to Homo sapiens.
Yes.
But sir, in the phylogenetic status, Australopithecus started making the stone tools firstly in the lower Paleolithic age. So that I am aware, but
Okay, thank you. You are talking about Starlink.
yes, sir.
Musk want to colonize Mars.
Yes, sir.
Is it technically feasible, economically viable?
Sir, currently it is not economically viable, but the plan which he is saying that he will, if we want to colonize Mars at a very rapid pace, then we will drop nuclear bomb over there, and it will be used to create stable environment over there, so we can go and settle humans over there. So second thing which he is saying that we will create bubbles over there, and in that bubble we will providing all the oxygen, etc., and people will be there. So at current technological level, it is not viable, economically viable, but sir, in future time it may be economically viable.
Okay, come to India. There is a term called virtual digital space. Have you heard about it?
Virtual digital space?
Yes.
No sir.
In IT bill, in income tax bill?
No sir. Sir, I am unaware, sir. I will read about it.
Okay. In your opinion, there is a problem with socio-cultural cohesion in India, or the Hindu-Muslim problem is growing nowadays. Some people are arguing that the current regime is doing something, that's why it's growing. Do you agree?
Sir, the tension between two communities, that is here Hindu and Muslim, it is, sir, it traces history a long back. But in the recent times, sir, with the coming of social media, etc., we are seeing that it has increased because the reach has increased. So people are getting misinformation, disinformation. So that's why I think they are agitating a lot. But sir, I don't think it is related to certain kind of regime here. So I will, sir, try to. I at this particular time I will not agree with your point that the current regime has something to do with it.
In your opinion, what are the prominent problems of India at this juncture?
So prominent problems. Sir, skill mismatch is one of the problem, skill gap in the population. So second, I would say employment issue is there. So third, I would say from the health aspects, obesity is a challenge. The growing of non-communicable disease, that is a lifestyle disease, is a challenge for India. Fourth, I would say, sir, climate change is a very huge challenge for India. And water scarcity is going to be a huge challenge for India, sir.
What will be your priority?
Sir, employment first. Climate change second. Water.
How can we generate employment? What are the...
Sir, to create employment, the first thing which we should do is to skill people, to attract foreign investment, that they should construct their plants, their services in India, so that the people get involved in the economic cycle. Secondly, sir, we know that agriculture employs more than 45% of our population. Investing a lot in agriculture, technology augmentation, consolidation of land, etc. could be done so that people can be employed.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, I think this interview is over now.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Why you could not make it last year? How much marks you got into?
Sir, 187.
187. 187. That was a good mark. So what things went wrong?
Sir, I got into IRMS 456 rank. 456 rank, sir. Railways
Hanini, I'm saying, but could you not go in the higher? In the IAS?
Sir, mains marks were less.
Excellent. This time have you done it better?
Sir, I think
you come out as a good candidate. There should be no problem. Only thing is they don't miss it. And when is the interview now?
Sir, 8th April. Sir, sorry, sir, 9th April.
9th April. So you have some time. Only thing is that this time you should use, particularly following up the current affairs that are happening.
Yes, sir.
And go deeper into it. Particularly Indian Express has articles on, they say, explained they write on that.
Yes, sir.
And those are very good and well thought articles. I think you should read them, maybe take notes also. Okay. So that it stays in your mind.
Yes, sir.
Reading was somehow skips. But if you write it down also, at least points, then it becomes yours forever, more or less. And current affairs, and if this court order is there, international, everything, all from US every day, something is coming. And just keep on these, I'm sure you should be able to make it this time.
Thank you, sir.
All the best.
Thank you.
Ajink, yes, you are a very good candidate. I just want one question from your side because right now train hijacking,
Yes, ma'am.
okay, is now in news. So if this type of question like train hijack, suppose that in India, because this type of thing give ideas to the negative minds. So what should we do?
Ma'am, firstly, access control railway station should be made. At the entry point, we should check all the passenger like we are checking at the New Delhi railway station. So that could be done. That should be done in all the railway station, so
Okay.
that anyone with arms and ammunition could not enter the railways. Ma'am, third point is real-time data monitoring through AI-enabled cameras, etc. could be done in the railways, etc. So that the people should get the idea what is happening. Fourth, increasing the number of RPF in the railways. So these three.
Okay. So I think just you have to just brush up your knowledge, especially in context of Bihar, like Gaya. You are not aware about the Jainism. Somehow, maybe you forget about that. That what is the importance of Pava Puri? Pava Puri is very famous.
Ma'am, I have read, but
Just you have to brush up about that Pava Puri, Buddhism, Jainism, because Gaya, it means, you know what, these three mean religion, or we can say philosophical thoughts. So you have to read about this. Okay. Otherwise, all the best from my side.
thank you.
Thank you very much. Ajink, it's really nice talking to you. It's best of luck from my side. And I hope this time you will score more than 190, touch 200 here, okay?
Thank you, sir.
Best of luck. Over to you.
Very bright.
Thank you, sir.
In my frame of reference, attitude, okay. Analytical ability, okay. Problem solving, okay. Body language, okay. Analytical ability, confidence level, okay. Communication, okay. Everything is fine. You will get a good marks.
Thank
If you don't watch. So if you know something you know like IT bill, so just say
Yes,
no,
sir.
no problem at all. But you should know your engineer
And don't be overconfident. That is another thing.
that
Yes, sir.
Because people are giving feedback that you are very good, and you become overconfident. That is spoils.
Keep working.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
All the best.
All the best.
Thank you, sir.
Good
Thank you.
luck.
Thank you, sir.